everyone is gonna die and no one is gonna remember you, so fuck it.
Okay, guys, it is Michi here. Yes, it is Michi here. Yep. You feel me? It's me. You feel me? So, we're back with another episode of Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. It's not Wednesday, but it's Wednesday. You feel me? Unless it is Wednesday. Shoot. Is it Wednesday? Let me see. It is Wednesday. We watch it Wednesday on Wednesday. But anyway, you feel me? This episode is episode 7. It's called If You Don't Woe Me By Now. You feel me? Last episode, Wednesday had a birthday party. She say, forget the cake, you feel me? She pull up to like, I guess like a house or whatever with her friends. She like, what's it called? She trick her friend, Enid and Tyler to go into the, to this haunted house with her, you feel me? That's like for the investigation. And she tricked them to go in the haunted house with her. And boom, you feel me? What happens in the haunted house? The monster, pull up. Okay, cool. They get locked inside. Well, they lock themselves inside this wall elevator thing. Boom. He scratches dead through it. Boom. They start falling down because of the rope thing breaks. Boom. They go straight to the basement, John. The monster, so conscious, so intellectual, so intellectually enhanced for its being, I suppose, or maybe they are just naturally intellectually enhanced as creatures, you feel me? But the monster, you feel me, bro, comes downstairs. He comes downstairs to where they are, like he knew they was just downstairs. He saw them fall, of course, but it's like the monster had the mental capability to really figure out where they was for real, like. And so you really know, like in your brain, that there's somebody inside the monster or somebody that can transform into the monster that keeps their cognitive functions that are trying to basically kill Wednesday. Yeah, pretty much. And any other people, really. So it's like conscious decisions happening inside the monster, you feel me? That is probably a human controlling those conscious decisions, and you can change in and out of the monster state, you feel me? Stuff like that. You know, so that's what I'm worried about for Wednesday. At the end of the episode, she says something about death, that she feels her looming death happening, you know, and so that sucks. That's horrible. That's horrible. We love us some Wednesday over here, guys. The lighting, I never addressed this, but the lighting, is it great? Is the lighting okay? You feel me? For Christmas, I might get like another LED light to be on this side, so then I'm like a whole bunch of light gonna be hitting me, you feel me? So just gotta wait on it, you feel me? And yeah, like the video, subscribe and notification bell. At this point, I didn't record it and edit it and uploaded like 500 plus videos. Some I didn't edit or whatever, but most of them I edited. You know, I didn't upload it like 500 to 600 videos on the channel, you feel me? So at this point, we're pretty much acquainted, you feel me? So I feel like, just like the video, if you really want to support an African-American YouTuber, you feel me? An unapologetically African-American YouTuber. And yeah. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. 47 minutes, man.
I have all the pieces of the jigsaw. I just need to slot them into place.
All signs point them to Xavier, but what if it's Tyler? I would start cussing at him, I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, you making me run? Every time, like, the longer I gotta run, bro, the more I'ma really go crazy. You feel me? Like, come on now.
Still as sharp as ever, my pigtailed protege.
Uncle Fester.
Fester? No way, he really made a return for real. That's really him, gang. That's really Fester, gang.
Those bees are hibernating. Practically Eugene's children. That means do not eat them.
You know, when you give me that death stare of disapproval, you remind me of your mother. Speaking of scary things, do you know what kind of a monster you're dealing with?
Haven't been able to identify it.
Ooh. It's called a Hyde.
Isn't Jekyll and Hyde? You've seen one before.
Oh yeah. In '83, during my vacay at the Zurich Institute for the Criminally Insane. That's where I got my first lobotomy. You know,
Time.
What if it's Tyler?
Imagine that thing.
Isn't that convenient?
You know what your problem is?
She doesn't have one. I swear to God, she
I'd love
doesn't.
to hear your piercing insight.
She doesn't have one.
You don't know who your real friends are. I've been on your side since day one. I literally saved your life. I believed your theories when nobody else did. What do I get in return? Just nothing but suspicion and lies.
Fine. You want honesty? Here it is. Every time the monsters attacked, you have been right there. Starting with Rowan at the Harvest Festival. Then on Outreach Day, you arrived at the meeting house just minutes after the monster had disappeared, yet you say you didn't see it.
I didn't realize proximity was a crime.
Then there's your drawing obsession.
Are you
You've
protecting
drawn the monster
the monster?
dozens of times, yet you've never seen it. Or so you claim. You even drew where it lived. Then when Eugene went to investigate, you tried to kill him so he wouldn't spill your little secret.
You think I would hurt Eugene?
Let's not forget your oh so convenient appearance after Tyler had been attacked at the Gates mansion.
I mean, these are these are
If I am the monster, why haven't I killed you?
because you're weird.
Because for some reason I cannot fathom or indulge you seem to like me.
What's to like?
She's so fine, bro. Oh my God, she's so fine. She blew my mind. She crazy.
Here it is. Faulkner describes Hydes as artists by nature, but equally vindictive in temperament. Born of mutation, the Hyde lays dormant until unleashed by a traumatic event or unlocked through chemical inducement or hypnosis. This act causes the Hyde to develop an immediate bond with its liberator, who the creature now sees as its master. It becomes the willing instrument of whatever nefarious agenda this new master might propose. Well, I can't sneak off of campus. All eyes are on me.
You don't have to. I'll see you. 9 p.m. Crackstone's crib.
Nah, the most bubbly movie ever. He trying to get some cheeks. He trying to get some Wednesday cheeks, bro. Look, he almost had him though. He almost had him. His father, a cockblock, bro. It's rare, bro. But anyways, bro, that's funny. What happened to Thing? Like, don't be killing Thing, bro. Splattering? Yo, what the No, brother. Brother. No, brother. No, brother. Bro. Bro, what's up with it, though?
Doctor, help! Help! Thing's not moving! He was stabbed!
Get up on the table.
Yo, what the heck, dude? Why would somebody even do that to Thing, though? He's like the realest John. He's like the realest. Yo! I don't even know, like, I don't even know.
He's gone Wednesday.
No, he's not. Thing. If you can hear me. If you die, I will kill you. Go again. Now, again, please!
Now we gotta hit bro with
For a
the
minute, we thought you'd picked your last lock, buddy.
bro.
Who did this to you?
Xavier, ain't it?
Right from behind the back. Cowards.
Enid.
Whoever did this to you will suffer. And it won't be slow, long, and excruciatingly painful. You don't care how many people die as long as your reputation is safe.
Facts.
I am protecting our Nevermore family, which
Cap.
also includes you, Miss Adams.
Cap, let me stop it here. Cap. Because listen here. The school pays for everything in the town for real. You feel me? Like, pays the sheriff's paycheck. You feel me? The mayor, John, most likely. You feel me? Like, it's just like a whole bunch of stuff in town that the school is paying for. You feel me? In order to even be a school in the town. Without the funding from said Nevermore, without the substantial funding from said Nevermore, that school, like, not even that school, but like the town in general, town overall, is just gonna have less financial value. Do you feel me? It's just gonna be less of like a, it's not even a tourist spot, but it's kind of a tourist spot. I guess it's a tourist spot because of the historical freaks and geeks of it all, you know what I mean? The Joseph Crackstone of it all. But anyways, it's not going to be the same. Like, the town's financial levels and stuff like that, it's definitely not going to be the same, you feel me? They're going to have to rely more so on the government and stuff like that. The town is going to be no man's land, for real. Rather than, so if you guys, you feel me? If she wasn't just protecting her reputation, bro, you feel me? Come on now, bro. I guarantee you the town's mayor, you feel me, although he died, the town's mayors, whatever, and sheriff, well, not even sheriff, but town's mayor, values the moolah that y'all bringing in for the town way more than the hide, or the this, or the that, or the creatures, or the, you know what I mean? Everybody trying to cause problems, trying to obstruct Wednesday's investigation into this situation, to quote unquote protect Nevermore, you feel me, or to deem Nevermore less suspicious off the town's radar, but y'all still getting hated on. Nevermore is still getting hated on till this day, you feel me, all that stuff. So it's like, we might as well investigate this John, try to stop it from Woodle Whoop doing whatever it's doing, murking the Johns, you feel me? Like, they gonna hate either way. It's basically the end of the John. They gonna hate either way, bro. And I guarantee you, they care more about your money than they do that you are a freak. That's all I'm saying. To put it in the simplest words possible. Let's get back into it.
Come with me. I have information about Mayor Walker's.
No, this is the
Find
therapist.
it in your old childhood room.
This is, it's, can't trust the blondes. I told you, blue eyes, blonde hair.
You've come back to Jericho to seek your revenge.
Can't trust the blondes, bruh.
And so did Mayor Walker, which is why you had to kill.
Can't trust the
Better to slide in
blondes.
and out of the hospital undetected than a psychiatrist under the guise of visiting another patient. You're not actually accusing me of murdering them.
Can't trust the blondes. Don't care what the blondes think.
They're the same variety.
All that, like, bro.
I honestly have no idea.
Be
what
quiet,
you're
be
talking about.
quiet.
There's only one reason an
You wear
overflow
necklaces
process
around
like
your
yourself would settle in the
turtleneck.
inconsequential backwater that is Jericho. It allowed you to crawl through the troubled, young minds of outcasts until you found one that you can manipulate to exact your revenge. You know what? I don't have time to deal with your delusional fantasies. I have a patient emergency. Who? Xavier? I know all about the secret sessions you've been holding in your car. That was fun, the cave in the woods where you've been holding sessions to unlock his hide. You are so out of line. Do you know how violently unpredictable a hide can be? Or was your plan to have Xavier committed before you could turn on you two? Wednesday, you need help.
Bro, this entire universe is
Keep
crazy.
going, Xavier.
Her uncle is Uncle Fester.
I'm going to recommend you stay in a juvenile psychiatric facility for observation. But please, you and I both know I'd be running that place in a week.
Her best friend is a hand, bro. This universe is crazy. She's dead on. You feel me? Wednesday is dead on, bro. Viper solved the case. Talking about, Viper solved the case, man. Can't trust blondes.
Wednesday Adams just barged into my office. I wasn't aware that Wednesday had a session today. She didn't, and her behavior was completely irrational.
Oh, damn! Still can't trust blondes, man. Can't trust the blonde and blue-eyed, even.
What is Rome's inhaler doing in your shed? Are Eugene's glasses?
Whoa.
Are these stalker images you took of me?
Stalker images.
Don't forget your latest edition. Tin box necklace.
No. Somebody planted that stuff. Please! Drop the knife. Down on your knees. What? Silent. Anything you say can be...
Bro said, this ends now, and she framed him. No, is she pulling up on Tyler? Nah, she heard that and started pulling up on Tyler. She trying to get some. She trying to get some. She
Real sick people out there.
She trying to get some.
Dad told me what happened with Xavier. Pretty nuts. The guy always seems so normal. You know, an outcast.
Well, you know, it has made me reevaluate things.
Like what?
What if this Laurel? What if this
Like
is?
who I can trust.
What if this What if Tyler is Laurel?
Does that mean you're ready to be more than friends?
I don't even know, bro. Look, I'm talking at this point. What's Tyler eye color? Isn't it blue? Tyler eye color is blue. The hair is dirty blonde. You feel me? For now, at least. But I guarantee you. Oh no, she just kissed, bro. That's a crazy step. Oh, they smooching. Anyways, nah, Tyler's probably the master. Holy shit. Tyler's the man. Look, hey, look, bro. I can't, bro. What, bro? Nah, bro.
You okay?
I need to go.
What?
Tyler is the.
What's wrong?
You only get this clear of a vision now. You've barely had clear visions before, unless it was about Goody.
Of course, the first boy I kiss would turn out to be a psychotic, serial-killing monster.
And that's how they ended off. This show is perfect, guys. This show's a 10 out of 10. Well, let's get into the commentary. They actually left some stuff up in here to the point where you can actually talk about it, you know? So let's talk about it. Let's see. We got Wednesday. This entire episode, Wednesday has been suspecting Xavier. But not in a you're the master type of vibe. It's just you're the puppet type of vibe. Whether you believe it or not, Wednesday believed that Xavier was a puppet. She was looking even a puppet type of vibe. You feel me? You're not the master. You're not the person that is out for revenge or nothing like that. You're literally just being used as an instrument. You feel me? To carry out the bidding of somebody else. And you feel me? I can't find that master yet, so at least we got to get one of y'all. You feel me? So boom, she frames him. She frames bro. You feel me? Obviously, this entire series, for this entire series, or in this entire season, they made it to where his mannerisms was weird, but some way, somehow, you knew that he was, of course, getting all the backlash, so you knew that he wasn't the monster, you feel me? You knew that he wasn't the monster, but you knew that he was still getting all the backlash. Boom, boom, boom. You're very suspicious. You're very suspicious. You showing up this time, that time, this time. The writers framed him in every single stage of every episode to be, okay, yeah, this guy is the monster. This guy has something off about him. This guy, you need to be suspicious of this guy. And then, so from an actual person, like a person who just like have watched a lot of TV shows, who know the tropes and stuff like that, you'd be like, okay, cool. So I know that the writers are setting him up to be like the suspicious guy, and yet they're gonna flip it and be like, this is not actually him. That's a common trope that happens. You feel me? That's a very common trope that happens, but I could care less. I'm in to win it with the show. I'm watching the show. You feel me? Let me see. This starts out with the funeral of Walker. Who was Walker? It is the African American sheriff. You feel me? You keep going up, and Fester shows up. Uncle Fester, Uncle Fester, man. Always W Uncle Fester. We love Uncle Fester here. You feel me? He got a hideout in the shed. You feel me? She pull up on the nightshade. You feel me? To see what's going on inside. To see a diary. The diary is supposed to explicitly say what's going on. You feel me? With all these creatures and stuff like that, and like, let's see the psychological effects and stuff, side effects of being the Hyde and stuff like that. So, you feel me? We actually get to see the diary. You read up in that journal, you feel me? And boom, the Hyde, erratic behavior, stuff like that. Now, Enid decides to move out of the dorm and move into Yoko's dorm, I believe. Yoko, I think. Yoko's dorm, whatever. Which is cool, you know what I mean? Do you feel me? Ain't got nothing to do with me. But they made it to where Wednesday felt some type of way about it. They're trying to like portray Wednesday, the writers trying to portray Wednesday as, what is it? Stubborn. Not someone with perfect resolve, and from that, and the side effect of having perfect resolve is that it becomes a part of your personality trait, to where you're automatically, perfect resolve is just a part of your personality trait. Where writers and just people in general don't see that. You know what I mean? Don't see that at all. Don't see it at all. So they try to portray Wednesday as being stubborn instead of like being perceived as stubborn. You feel me? The writers don't see that she have impeccable resolve, you feel me, in anything that she's trying to do, in any thought that she has that she deems correct or incorrect. You know what I mean? Perfect resolve, you feel me? And it's just become part of her personality trait. But the writers deem it as being stubborn, and so they try to portray and push that out slowly but surely to the viewers watching. And I'm not going to eat it up, because guess what? It's just not factual. You feel me? That's exactly... I feel like the biggest issue with a lot of people is that a lot of people know that there's only a select group of people that control the media. And so I think they overlook that aspect of the world. And so when you have this select group of people, you have to ask, what do this select group of people needs pushed to the viewers, to the public at this specific time? Okay, cool. They need you to think this way about, so you see how Wednesday is being portrayed as like coming around to being a half functional young lady, you know, girl or whatever, you know. with like normal stuff or whatever, confirming to normal stuff, whatever. There's about 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 possible other TV shows around 2022 that has the exact same theme along. I can guarantee it, bro. I can guarantee it. You feel me? There's probably 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other TV shows that have this exact same theme to it, to where, oh, this person's dark and mysterious, quote unquote. But by the end of the TV show, but by the end of the movie, but by the end of the anime, they become this bubbly or like half functioning, conforming to normal, or what's it called? Acceptable society standards or social standards or whatever. You know what I mean? And so you have to think, if there's a small group of people controlling this large broadcast of media around the world, then you have to think to yourself, before anything else, why do they want me to take away that Wednesday is stubborn? But she's gonna come around. You know, she's gonna come around, and she comes around at the end. Why do they want me to like take away this? You know, what is the John? You feel me? Why do they want me to? You know what I mean? And so that's why people got to start calling this stuff out. But nobody wants to call it out, because guess what? They want to just enjoy the show. But a lot of people don't also realize that when you're just enjoying a show, you can subconsciously, since you're not verbally talking, like verbally speaking on the secret messaging and themes of the show, or anime or movie or whatever, you can subconsciously be like, oh yeah, so this is how you're supposed to act. You know what I mean? This is gonna happen. Yeah, this is gonna happen. You know what I mean? This is supposed to happen. You know what I mean? This is how people subconsciously start to think. Oh yeah. They gonna see a person in real life, like some, oh, you're goth, you're emo. Uh-huh. Well, if I get close to you, yeah, you'll eventually come around. Or they'll just look at this person and be like, you'll eventually come around. You'll grow out of it. For sure. For sure. When the personality trait, you feel me? Not even just being emo, but their entire personality trait is completely different than the other person, just completely them, you know? They're completely like them, you know what I mean? So it's not a Lil Jon, you feel me? It's a John, you feel me? It's not a Lil Jon, you feel me? Anyways, let's get back to this John, man, because they were surely trying to push that Wednesday is the issue when Wednesday had never asked for friends. The only thing that Wednesday, I've said this before in the last episode, the only thing that Wednesday wanted was that she wished that she cared a little bit more. A little bit more. You feel me? That's it. But, yeah, that's it. Wednesday kissing Tyler was wild, though, also. The Wednesday kissing Tyler was wild. Come on, guys. That was wild. That's a crazy, drastic step. I ain't gonna lie. They followed Tyler. They saw that he met up with, like, the therapist lady. The therapist lady's just weird, bro. And I said this before. Now, I don't know if, like, all of the kids, you feel me, take therapy just because, besides Wednesday. And Wednesday take it because she has to, but all the other kids probably take it just because. Just a little bit, just because. Or maybe they don't take it at all, you know what I mean? Unless absolutely necessary. But the therapist has access to the Nevermore children specifically. You feel me? She has access to the Nevermore children specifically. So if she wanted to do a little something, like manipulate, she could do that, which they said on the TV show, you feel me? If she wanted, just by having that much access to the children, that's crazy. If she's really Laurel Gates, bro, boom, boom, boom. Which she's not. We found out that she wasn't, you feel me? So I think it's the principal now, you feel me? Why do you think it's the principal? I said it in the reaction. Now I'm going to say it again, because a lot of people always need to hear things twice. So, but here we go. the principal specifically has silver hair. Correct or incorrect? Correct. Cool. When they did the flashback and Gomez, or correction, Morticia, stabbed Shorty, you feel me? Stabbed Garrett Gates, you feel me? Put him down to the ground, boom. He fell down to the ground, boom. The person that was at the bottom of the steps, you feel me? That started screaming, if I am correct, also didn't have silver hair, but had blonde hair. You feel me? Blonde hair, boom. And low-key kind of looked like Laurel. Although her hair is up, you feel me, in a certain manner or whatever, she kind of looked like Laurel, I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, my last prediction of the day, you feel me? So it went down from Xavier. Xavier has nothing to do with this. Tyler, we figure out that's the monster in episode 7. We figure out that's the monster in this episode. And so my suspects are the principal, and that's it. And that's really crazy, but it makes sense. Like, if I really do this correctly, if I really did this correctly in my brain, you feel me, then it absolutely makes sense why I think it's the principal. The principal would have, if she's really a Garrett, she would have seen her brother fall from the John, hit the pavement. She would have, like, created some, like, revenge type of scheme, you feel me, with a whoop, bop. But then again, it wouldn't make sense. Because if Garrett dies, boom, she see Garrett dies. They would already have records of Garrett's sister Laurel not being probably a freak or whatever, or going to Nevermore. You feel me? So it's just like, this whole John, like, it's crazy. So we have to figure out, man. We just have to figure out what's going on, guys. I'm going to let the TV show tell me who it is without going super in depth, because I'm completely off the mark at this point. But Thing almost died this episode. You feel me? That was heartbreaking. You feel me? Fester and what's it called? Wednesday got a cool relationship. You feel me? What else? It was so funny that Wednesday needed the W, so she framed Xavier. Xavier is weird with or without being a monster. Let's get that absolutely correct. Xavier is weird and moves very wonky. What does moving wonky means, Michi? It means that he moves very weird. He moves very funny. He's Joe, if you know what that is. I think it's like Philly lingo. He moves very Joe, you feel me? Like, even without being a monster, he's weird. He's weird. He moves like an actual IRL, you feel me? Caucasian teenager. Male Caucasian teenager. He's very, yeah. He moves very weird. But, oh, Tyler and Wednesday had a little date. That was fire. I love that he put on Legally Blonde, because even if you don't like the color palette of Legally Blonde, as in like the colors used in the show, used in the movie, the actual movie itself holds some kind of like cool theme, you know? People that thought she was like not intelligent, you feel me? She proved them incorrectly. You feel me? I said incorrectly. She proved them incorrect. You feel me? She proved them incorrect, although she don't need to prove anything to anybody. You feel me? Nobody needs to prove anything to anybody. But, you feel me? The fact that she was like, she stood on her stuff, you feel me? She was like, I don't need nobody. And she went and she just, you feel me, did whatever she wanted to do. Got her whatever degree she wanted and would whoop. And was like, I'm not a non-intellectual blonde, okay? That's fire. That's fire. I feel like Wednesday would appreciate that movie. I feel like she would appreciate that drama, even though it's has a very colorful palette. Now, the whole Wednesday accusing the therapist. That was so funny, and I'm glad that the therapist is out the show. I'm glad that she out the show. Why are you glad that she out the show? She did nothing to you or nothing to Wednesday. That's what people about to be saying. But anyways, why are you glad that she out the show? I'm glad she out the show because she's not great looking. I'm glad she out the show because she had bangs. Wednesday absolutely smashes it with the bangs. She does not. The blonde does not. What's it called? The therapist is annoying. You feel me? Yeah. So I'm glad she out the show, whether it's by the monster or not, or otherwise. She got murked. Let me see something. I want to see if I got this girl name correctly. Yoku or Yoka or whatever. Baby. Whoa, Stupid Dewey. You're back. I've been gone for a few days. The place gets trashed. The thing almost dies. Yoku or Yoko? It's Yoko. Okay, coolio. Yoko. That's her name. But yeah, I wanted to I think I touched up on everything that I want to touch up on. And I'm about to go get some food, give me something to drink. And then I'm going to head to the last episode of Wednesday. Hopefully you guys stick with me, you feel me? Do as you please, you feel me? Like the video. Do as you please, but like the video. You feel me? And yeah. I'm about to get up out of here. Deuces.